Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Tiny House Talk Tuesday. My name is Taylor. I'm the sales manager here at Kanga Systems, and today I'm so excited because I get to show you a cottage cabin I've been wanting to show off for about a year now. We finally have gotten all the pieces aligned. So we're down here today in Wimberley to take a look at this beautiful, heavily customized, amazing 16x40 cottage cabin that I know all of you are going to love. So as you can see, this cabin has our standard 7-foot broad entry front deck, as well as the 8-foot screen porch. And what's interesting about this cabin, and that you'll see on a few future projects, is that the back of this house is actually the entry. And so when you come in from the road, you actually enter through the screen porch on the side here, where the standard front of the house is really the back that looks out onto this view. And it is a view, let me tell you. And what's really amazing and wonderful about the screen porch is that this house is nestled between cedar trees, and so it's completely shaded. So year round, they'll be able to enjoy this, one, because it's green, but two, because it's shaded, and it's just so lovely. So as I mentioned, the back of this house is actually the front that faces the road. So we'll get a better here look in a second. But we've done this a lot. We have a lot of cabins in the country that face a lake or a river or just a pretty pasture, and so people want the beautiful front porch oriented that way. So all of that can be customized with whatever you want your porch to look like. And so here is the incredible driveway. Now this is all custom work the customer did themselves. We set the pier and beam foundation, but then actually all of the deck work you see, the customer, he's a contractor, so he built all of this out himself. That is the actual front entry stairway into the cabin. And then you see this gangplank style deck that actually wraps around the entire cottage. And so you can see here, we've wrapped around back to the other side. And you guys, okay, I'm gonna just show you this view real quick because it's insane. And that's just like a very small chunk of it. That view wraps around the entire front of this place that's nestled in these trees. And so again, this cabin, custom painted with bare colors. This client, instead of for the board and batten siding upgrade that you see often, went for our standard 12-inch overlap siding, and it turned out so beautiful. Love the bold, crisp colors going here together. Those are built-in blinds on the doors, so that is available as an option if you do want those blinds built in, and they're operable from the inside. And so like you saw with the tour we did of our models in Waco, this is the same floor plan. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. One thing we'll notice here in a minute is that the loft is only actually half of the size of what you see in our model, and you'll see the result of that here in a second when we look in the bedroom. But this place is so cute. And you'll notice we did do the pine tine groove on the walls. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is not a solid paint finish. We did what we call kind of a whitewash finish, which is really more or less one coat of paint. So you still see the knots, imperfections, and textures in the wood. And we also have the additional optional cedar accent side beams going on in here as well. And of course you see the beautiful loft ladder shelves, which are standard with that ladder, unless you need them removed, which we've done before. Now this floor, you'll notice, is not like what you normally see. We do bamboo a lot or a natural acacia. This is actually a cedar flooring the customer picked out and installed themselves, so that is a customization if that's something you want to do. And then here is something that we've done that really hasn't ever been done before. We did this pressed tin ceiling, and so these are just square ceiling tiles. They install really easily, and then you'll notice we've got the recess cans nestled in there very easily. And oh my gosh, this kitchen, the storage function in here, even though it's a smaller kitchen. And so you'll notice these are actually our standard cabinets that we offer. They're Click Studios, and then the customer did a custom farmhouse sink, custom Carrara marble countertop, and then a custom penny tile backsplash that just all ties in so beautifully here. All the little details are amazing. One thing this customer really did want was pantry storage. And so she actually provided this door herself, and then we just framed out the closet. And then they added these shelves once we were finished with everything, and just offered a little bit more storage space with not having to sacrifice too much of what's going on here in the kitchen, especially countertop wise, and she does have this movable island butcher block piece. This was actually the first time we did side pantry like this in the kitchen. We normally haven't done stuff like this around the side of the fridge or in other places to have additional pantry storage, but this is an option. It's a bit of an upgrade if you are looking for bigger covered storage in your Kanga kitchen. Okay, this gorgeous bedroom back here off of the kitchen. Now, as I mentioned, the loft in this one is only half, so it's open in here, just opening it up all the way to the ceiling, making this bedroom feel humongous. And so it still does have a loft. It ends at this wall here. And so there's, instead of having a 350 square foot loft, it has about 176 square feet of loft space. So still allowing for additional sleeping space, but helping open up the bedroom a lot. Another custom feature you've probably already noticed, but we did stained gray doors in here. That is an available option. We're actually doing a cabin coming up in Candelia, Texas, outside of Bernie, that'll have stained gray doors and stained gray trim. So those are all customizations if you're wanting to go a little bit more rustic that are available as an option. And what I love about this floor plan is how everything opens up and really makes it feel like it's more than 640 square feet. A great use of space, an easy flowing floor plan with Jack and Jill access into the bathroom from the bedroom as well as the living room. So let's take a look. Just small little tweaks and touches of personal taste really can change the overall look of a whole bathroom. And really you see that with all of our Kanga rooms. None of them ever look the same because all of our clients have individual tastes, and those come out in little different ways that just allow for all of these Kanga rooms, even if they're the same floor plan, to look completely different. Lots of custom touches in here. This vanity, this linen storage piece is really just a furniture piece. And then you'll see we did a cast iron tub and then surround subway tile instead of the fiberglass, which tile, of course, is always an option. They did the hardwood through the floor in here. For most people, that's not an issue. But if you are wanting a tile floor, that is available. One last thing to point out is the ceiling. We had the beadboard in here that we offer standard, but the client ended up not liking it. So they ripped it out and used this reclaimed wood that they had instead. And really, it offers just a personal, cozy touch to this already amazingly gorgeous cabin. And then, of course, because a house is not a home without a washer and dryer, that we, of course, with a tankless hot water heater, as well as additional storage space. So this floor plan, like I said, is like the model, is one of our most popular floor plans, but it comes out so beautiful and so unique every single time we do it. So let's just take another look. Like I said, it's a Jack and Jill style off of the living room. So like I said, this loft is about half the size of what's available for this floor plan. Normally you see it built out all 352 square feet, but this time we just did it halfway to allow for the vaulted ceiling in the bedroom, but still allowing some additional space. And this question comes up a lot, but lofts are available in every single cottage cabin plan, either 1 or 2 lofts, or kind of whatever you want to do, or if you don't want any lofts. So all of that is completely flexible. So if you're like, I don't want a loft, or that ladder, ooh, I'm getting older, all of that, don't worry. You don't have to have the loft if you want it, or if you want as many lofts, as much space as possible, we can figure something out for you as well. So thank you for joining me for this week's episode of Tiny House Tech Tuesday on this quick tour of a beautiful, amazing cottage cabin. There will be a full photo tour on the website coming up here pretty soon, so stay tuned for that and we will definitely let you know when it's available. But other than that, we will see you next time.